Welcome into the CHGO White Sox podcast, coming to you from Studio A of our CHGO offices here in the West Loop of Chicago. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. You can follow me at Sean_W_Anderson. You can follow the show at CHGO_White Sox. Alongside me, the full CHGO White Sox crew. That is Vinnie Duber, our CHGO White Sox beat writer. You can follow him at Vinnie Duber, and you can read his work up at ALLCITY.com. And the man in the middle is Herb Lawrence.
Hello.
Is Luke Longley. You can follow him.
Oh, man!
You can follow him at EctorWall23. He's our CHGO White Sox community leader. I feel like you should just do the whole thing. That was really good.
Do the whole Ray Clay?
Yeah,
all right, we're going to be here a while. No, I'm not
waiting.
That. Come on.
We got an hour to fill.
You know what? There's no such thing as topping Braggs when he did Gene Honda a little while back. So
he was right on it.
I'm not even going to try.
we gotta clip those too, so he can always be reminded of Greg's ability to impersonate Gene. On today's show, our holiday show, we will be handing out gifts to people. I guess we could I don't even want to limit it. We'll just say to people around Major League Baseball.
Oh, right? You're going to other cities. Santa can visit them all, so that's fine.
If you want.
Santa Sean.
Santa Sean. You got I don't know. There's nothing. What that starts with a D.
What?
I don't know. Exactly, like in Christmas.
Deck the halls.
On Dasher, on Dancer.
Oh, you could be Dasher Duber.
Or
No,
December.
just be Vinnie Claus.
Vinnie Claus. All right.
December Duber.
December Duber. Anyways, let's jump in and just hand out gifts because I don't want to limit you to the White Sox.
Okay.
All right. Kick it off, Sean.
Oh, I'll kick it off. Okay.
Who are you gifting right at the start here?
I will gift because he brought so much joy to all of us watching horrible White Sox baseball in 2023. I want to gift Luis Robert Jr. in 2024 clean bill of health. All right? No worries. Kind of what he had last year, but even then in Boston, got a little bit of a hamstring pull. You know, I want him to be able to go back to the home run derby. Where is it this year?
Atlanta? Because they never had it, right? Is that right?
Maybe.
That sounds right.
I don't know.
Because they took it away from them because of some local government laws down there, and then decided to give it back to them.
Okay. So the 2025 All-Star game. Okay. Well, then
2024.
Oh, 2024.
Yeah.
Then Luis Robert Jr. can go down to Atlanta and win the home run derby and, enjoy a 40-40 season. And, hey, maybe he steals 25 bags. I just want him to really be able to build off of what we saw in 2023 because I thought it was pure, as we all think, pure greatness, top 10 MVP vote. Let's see it again.
Listen, he credited that as the key, right? At the end of the year when he's putting up those MVP-type numbers, what did he say was the key to it? He played. You know what I mean? He was able to be on the field and do it. And I don't think, as excellent as those numbers were, as excellent as the play and the production was, like, were we surprised? Like, this is the Luis Robert Jr. that was promised, right? And so the idea was, hey, if he can stay healthy, he could be this type of player. Guess what? He stayed healthy for the most part. Was that kind of player. If your gift to him becomes real, well, then why not even go higher?
Yeah, the sky's the limit for him if he's healthy, as we saw last year. But the years before, as you were talking about, the injuries would stop him. But he has spurts of greatness. Remember the time in Minnesota where he's hitting home runs and then he's got the virus right after it. It's like, man, right where we started off going, and now he's sick. The Jonathan Scope thing, he's trying to steal second. His wrist is all messed up. He's out. Well, not even out. He's playing with one hand. So, yes, if he has 100% health for 162 games, it's over. And I know that you just said he's a top 10 MVP voter, but he didn't get top 10 MVPs this year. Like, he got votes, but he finished, I think, in the 11th spot behind other people who don't deserve it. Like Gunnar Henderson was like 5th or some
12th.
Yeah, like, that's garbage. Like, I think that's really ridiculous, and I think the reason why is because he's on a crappy team, and so if he had if he had health, his performance will go up, the White Sox performance will go up, and maybe they'll give him some respect instead of having Gunnar Henderson up there like he's better than Luis Robert Jr.
Yeah, Gunnar and Adley were both higher than him. I mean, did you vote Gunnar higher than Luis?
No.
Okay.
He had him sixth.
Yeah, Garrett Cole was 11, which I don't. That was the one guy that was directly above Luis Robert Jr. I'm fine with that because Garrett Cole was insanely great. Jose Ramirez, Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Bobby Witt Jr., Yandy Diaz, Kyle Tucker too, who you bashed earlier.
I didn't bash, but
you bashed him.
But I would say that he's not the fourth best player in the AL in 2023, while Luis is the 12th best.
Well, Kyle Tucker's the fifth best. They said Julio Rodriguez is the fourth best.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think there's a discernible difference there either. Those two people were on better teams, and so people if you're on a better team, you're a better player, apparently. That's dumb. Well, I think if you're on the worst team, you should be credited more with being an MVP because your performance is predicated mostly on you. Because everybody's like, okay, that's the best player. Let me just go past him and go to Eloy. While other people, like with the two Baltimore Orioles, like, oh no, Gunnar's there. Oh no, Adley Rutschman's there. So I can't do that. Or then it's Santander. Then it's et cetera, et cetera. I think you should get more respect if you're on a bad team and still producing numbers.
Don't worry. Next year, Luis Robert Jr. is going to have a 7-WAR season, play 162 games, and finish 15th in MVP voting because the White Sox are so atrocious to watch as a baseball team.
I've got a gift for Luis Robert Jr. too.
Wait, and the votes cycle, right? So you won't have an MVP vote next year.
I mean, probably, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, we won't find out till way late in the season.
I was worried that no one would vote for Luis Robert Jr., but it's just two.
There are always two people from
chapter.
Chicago. Yeah.
Okay. So all right, I shouldn't worry. My bad. Also, the 2024 All-Star Game is in Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas.
It's in Texas.
Ugh.
Yes. 2025 is Truist.
Gotcha.
Atlanta, Georgia, and then 2026 PHLY. So hey, maybe we.
When's it coming back to Chicago? It hadn't been here since 2003, and the Wrigley hadn't been here since like 1990.
Yeah, there was some. I thought
ridiculous.
Isn't there some sort of anniversary of Wrigley Field? Like 125 would be 2027, I think. Is that right? Or no?
They started playing there in 1914, I believe.
2029. 2029 would be the 125th anniversary. No, that doesn't make sense either. That'd be 115, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that still works. It's a round number.
Whatever.
But yeah, it should be coming back to Wrigley because people like Sean never seen it. I don't think you've seen it at the Wrigley All-Star Game.
I mean, I was alive for it.
Yeah, but it's like it's been totally revamped. So definitely they need to get the All-Star Game back to Chicago because this is where it originates at the South Side. But also the Cubs haven't had one in, what is that, almost 35 years?
Yeah, you'll get your wish when they get the new park in 29 or whenever, when their lease comes up. And then they'll
Memphis,
have
or Nashville?
No, I was just going to say a shiny, bright new stadium for the 100-year anniversary of the All-Star Game in 1933.
Oh, the White Sox almost certainly have it then, right?
In
You'd hope.
Oh, yeah, that's 100%. That's a slam dunk.
Especially if they have a new stadium. I mean, there's no reason not to.
But they might not, but they would. My point being is it would go to the place where it originated. That would make tons of sense.
Yeah, I think, didn't they have the All-Star Game here in like 83, 2003?
Yes.
And then go in 33.
Yeah. The 50th, the random 70th. And then, 100 would be perfect. Make total sense.
Absolutely.
Well, I have a gift for Luis Robert Jr.
Okay. Let's pile on.
So, I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a tour company in the city here, Pizza City USA, in which they take you around to different pizza spots, and most of the time it's different styles. They want you to explore the vast variety of pizzas that there are in the world, and of course this great city. So I'm getting Luis a ticket to Pizza City USA so we can stop eating that crap Papa John's and start eating good stuff here in the best pizza city in the world.
Are we sponsored by Papa John's? No? Fuck Papa John's. I agree with you.
It's pretty horrible.
Oh, it's really terrible.
Well, I mean, Sarah, you're going out on a limb by calling it pizza even.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's fast food. But you know who is a sponsor, Herb? Prize Picks. PrizePicks is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. They are the easiest and most exciting way to play DFS. It's just you against the numbers. Instead of batting thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. It's the most fun that I've had in a bit playing, DFS / gambling. It's been a nice twist, at least, because usually I'm just trying to figure out what team's going to beat what other team, and then the other team that I didn't pick beats the other team by 20.
But of course.
And then it's not fun to watch. This is easier to kind of focus in on. This guy's going to have a good game against someone else. I did this last night. Trey Young put up 30 against the Rockets, and his line was at 29.5. So, boom, I hit it. It's simple to play, and you can make your picks in less than 60 seconds. So go to prizepicks.com/CHGO and use code CHGO for a first deposit match up to $100. That's prizepicks.com/CHGO and use code CHGO. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Also want to let you know about our friends over at Empire.
588-2300 Empire
Today.
Didn't hear you from Sarah. Disappointed.
Ooh. With Empire Today, you get shop at home convenience, the right product for your needs, quick and professional installation, and a low price guarantee. Empire Today is the best place to get new flooring. So, of course, they have copycats, but Empire cannot be beaten on their quality, service, and speed. Their philosophy is to help you find what you need and not overwhelm you with thousands of choices and substitutes. They are the experts. They know what will look good in your home. So trust them, right? They're going to be able to take you through the entire process, starting with their virtual floor designer. It's a great way to see how their selection will look in your space. Just snap a picture of your space and instantly see how new floors will transform your room. So head over to EmpireToday.com/CHGO for details on how to schedule a free in-home estimate and how to receive a $350 off discount when you use promo code CHGO over at EmpireToday.com. And I feel really confident once we start singing the jingle. It's really easy just to kind of go through that read. So thank you guys. You guys are giving me the confidence of, buying floors through Empire.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I get your bit. You've brought up the pizza thing for a bit. And
Yeah,
I hope at this point
he's not making any progress.
I hope he has.
Imagine if he was actually eating good pizza. Maybe he would play the 160 games that you would play.
Do we know that he's still eating Domino's?
Up until 2020, he was still eating Domino's.
It's 2020.
Domino's is pretty bad too, though. That's
our point, Sarah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe we try to work whatever connections we do have with the White Sox media relations staff, and we try to take Luis Robert Jr. out to some real Chicago style pizza. I worked on my Spanish in Mexico.
Like he needs to walk like literal blocks, like a small number of blocks to get to some of the best.
I think Phil's Pizza's there in Bridgeport. Go to Palermo's on 63rd. That's not that far away.
I haven't gone to the 63rd one.
The 95th one that we went to?
That's pretty far.
Yeah, but still, that's a 20-minute drive for Luis. He's good. And this is part of my gifts I'm giving to people in Major League Baseball. Now, there are a few people who use their vehicles as work vehicles. One of the guys right in front of me, Mark Allen Burley. He needs a pickup truck because he's doing actual work in the field. What I'm giving these players is I'm taking away their pickup trucks who are not using it, and everybody in the world who doesn't use pickup trucks. I absolutely despise pickup trucks.
Herb, this is the same thing you did the other day when we told you to steal a gift.
Hey,
steal a gift from I'm
the goddamn Grinch.
We said, Herb, steal a gift from a major league team that you get to have and you would love having it. And you said, I'm taking something from someone else and I'm destroying it. Now we're saying, give a gift to anyone you can give, and your gift is taking something they love away from you.
Destroy all pickup trucks.
Unless you're using it as a vehicle that is working, I'm going to give you a SUV. Then you can have a same thing that you were working with a pickup truck, but actually practicality. And so I'm going to give you a discount and directions to Ray CDGAR or Ray Chevy and get a car that is more suitable to your lifestyle, because pickup trucks, unless you're actually using the pickup truck, to me, it's irritating. So that's my gift to you, people.
Our gift apparently is
welcome.
that we get to hear Herb complain about a random,
Everything.
unrelated
Oh,
thing.
there's 2 more complaints. I'm still here. I'm still here for another, 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah, I'm old and curmudgeoning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We need to get Grandpa a drink. All right. Let's give another gift out.
Yeah.
This one's going to be an actual gift. I
Go for
feel
it.
fine giving this gift.
Okay.
I would like to, I probably have said this before, I would like to give Dylan Cease a bag of cash.
You like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe to keep him to stay in Chicago,
Sure.
maybe
Okay.
to bribe him. I don't know if I can give him enough cash to actually, pay him to stay in Chicago, but maybe a bribe here. Maybe give him a nice card.
Hey, you go stand outside the Jewel and ring the bell. You might be able to come up with enough.
I think that's illegal.
I mean, you don't have to say what it's for.
That's true. You ever see Fred Claus?
No.
Okay, so Fred Claus is
He runs a similar scam.
Well, yeah, he's the evil brother of, not evil, but he's the brother of Santa Claus, right?
Sure.
Played by Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn is in Chicago on Michigan Ave, and he sees, the
Like
Salvation
every
Army
local
guys.
Chicagoan over there on the Miracle Mile.
As we all do.
On the Mag Mile, excuse me.
And, he sees all the guys, the Salvation Army guys are ringing the bell, ring-a-ding-ding. And he's like, oh, this is my way that I can make money stealing money from people. So I'm reminded of Fred Claus. I don't think I'm going to do that this holiday
Don't even
season.
make it a scam. Be completely upfront with it. I'm the guy ringing the bell for donations for Dylan Cease's contract. There you go.
There you go.
And people love the honesty. Yeah, when I see a person ask for what they want on the streets, like, hey, I'm just trying to get a drink. Hey, man, here's $5.
All right.
They'll contribute to your Dylan Cease fund.
All right. Well, Dylan Cease,
Throw in some mustache wax.
Share your address. I'm going to come drop a bag of cash on your door.
Cat toys. Dylan Cease would probably like some cat toys.
Maybe his cat would. I don't know.
Well, he would like to give them to then play with his cats with. Yeah.
For sure. All right. Next gift.
I'm going to go ahead and this one's very tongue-in-cheek, of course, but I'm going to gift to Steve Stone, first of all, the ability to continue to block you on Twitter, but most of
Forgot
all,
he did.
he needs a new broadcast partner. And so I'm going to go ahead and give him like a trial subscription to one of the dating apps.
Tinder?
Well, maybe not that one, but some of the more classier ones. And
Match.com.
he can go ahead and find himself a new partner for the broadcast booth.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it. I mean, I like the ability to, dip your toes in every water. I think the one issue, though, I mean, people worry about this with Justin Fields, 3 play callers in 1 year or whatever, or 3 play callers over the past 4 years. Will Steve really not get the chance to actually grow with one of these guys because he's just trying so many different guys?
I mean, Benetti was there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Hawk was there for a long time.
And I don't know if Steve's much longer for the booth either. He's up there in age, so he probably wants to spend his later years just chilling out, not having to travel everywhere. As we saw in 2023, he's like, yeah, we're going to L.A. or Seattle. I'm not. Enjoy yourself, Gordon Beckham. Toronto? No.
You
sir.
can.
I'll be at home, which is great. Hey, once you get to that level of expertise and have that in your contract, do it. Go home. Don't even go on the road anymore.
Makes me so happy to see.
Wow.
Blocked by Steve
Still
Stone.
blocked.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it makes Steve
unblocked.
happy to see, too.
I don't.
Hey, man.
The first time Steve ever saw my account is that time, and he blocked me. And hey, you know what?
You earned it.
No worries there. Anyways, next gift. You got one?
Again, this is a gripe of mine.
What the
I'm
hell?
giving every single manager and coach in Major League Baseball MLB apparel and taking them out of those uniforms that they wear currently. There's nothing I hate more in the game than managers, especially when Dusty Baker's wearing this damn he's wearing elbow guards and wristbands and like he's about to play wearing spikes like Jim Leland. You're not playing, brother. Get your ass in MLB apparel so we can differentiate you from the players and take the number off. I don't need to know that Don Cooper's 21 or 99 when he switches his number. Why does he have a number? I understand the etymology of managers wearing uniforms because of they were player managers. Now, get it better. You can actually have this as a twofer. You can market your apparel on the field with the gear that they're wearing, and you can get them out of those silly-ass uniforms. I don't need to see these dudes who are 70 years old wearing stripes or pinstripes and baseball pants for some damn reason.
So
Fashion police.
I'm very excited for my forthcoming Christmas film in which Herb learns the spirit of Christmas because you don't know it at the moment.
No. Hey, my Christmas things are gripes about me that I'll fix, and then they would be grateful to me.
You really don't watch Seinfeld?
No.
Yeah, this is that.
Yeah, this is
You need to just take 20 minutes and just watch the Festivus episode.
No.
I don't watch
You
Seinfeld.
you would revel in the idea of just complaining.
Hey, that's my thing.
All right, I'm going to go to Andrew Vaughn, knock on his door, give him a nice shiny box.
Go down his chimney? You're not that kind of Santa Claus?
Yeah, it seems dirty.
You're a door-to-door Santa?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm Santa. I'm just kind of a guy.
Gotcha.
I'm a jag. I'll hand him this lovely box. Probably not to his face. I'll probably just leave it on his doorstep, but whatever. He opens the box, and it's cowboy boots. But it's got those stilts in them, kind of to make them taller, So, like, when he leans his foot forward, it's kind of like floppy because the front of his foot isn't
like
in
Michael
it.
Jackson.
It's a short joke. I get it.
Yeah, it's a short joke. It's a short joke. And it's
He can do the lean like Michael Jackson in those shoes. He's got the patent on that. On those shoes that he did the Smooth Criminal thing lean on.
It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
good.
You just put a nail. All they
nail.
do is put a nail in your shoes, and then you lean forward, and there's like a little spring in front of there. You can kind of do that in first base.
Yeah,
I didn't know this was like an invention.
Yeah.
Like a gadget.
It is.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, it's just a nail on the floor, and then they kind of like.
And then your foot goes up, and there's like a spring in there. That's why they got that's why it's all big and shit. The shoe is.
Yeah, mine was a short joke though.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right, let's take a break. I want to let you know about our friends over at CIRCA Sportsbook. CIRCA Sportsbook is the place to be if you are a sports bettor. They offer tight money line splits and a low hold model. They keep little money as possible on large market bets like futures so that they can keep the games or the odds for games like tonight, Thursday Night Football, as low as possible. I just realized we're recording this for Friday. Thursday Night Football's over.
Oh, man, what a game that was last night.
Wow.
The Atlanta Falcons won that game. Are the Denver Broncos?
Los Angeles Rams are 3.5-point favorites.
Man,
against
remember they
the New
won
Orleans
last night?
Saints.
Man,
I know, right?
Great win by the Rams.
Remember when Kieran Williams went over 88.5 yards? Anyways, for the upcoming bowl games, for the upcoming Saturday games and Sunday games in the NFL, CIRCA is the place to be betting. Games will strive to be a -110 split on the CIRCA Sports menu, unlike other sports books, which may use a -115 or -120 split. You want to be betting with CIRCA because you will be winning the most possible for your wager. And CIRCA does encourage bettors to download and explore all sports betting apps available, so you are making the best possible wager for your bankroll. And CIRCA also offers real people behind the CIRCA Sports brand who resolve issues in a timely fashion, unlike other books who use chatbots. All aspects of the app are being run by the same team that runs the main CIRCA Sportsbook at CIRCA Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. So download the CIRCA Sports app at circasports.com/Illinois-app. That's circasports.com/Illinois-app to sign up today. Also be on the lookout for CIRCA events, watch parties, and tailgates. If you or somebody you know may have a problem with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800-426-2537, text GMB 833-234, or visit areyourreallywinning.com. And we also want to let you know about our friends over at Ray Chevy. Our partner at Ray Chevy is having their biggest sale of the year right now. Make your way over to Ray Chevy on Route 12 in Fox Lake to join in on the savings for their model year-end sales event. As one of the top-selling Chevy dealers in the Midwest, you'll always be able to shop one of Chicagoland's largest Chevy inventories, and right now they're trying to make room for incoming 2024 models. God bless you.
Thank you.
So all of their current inventory must go. Plus, you could find the perfect tailgating vehicles at Ray Chevy because they have over 100 new Silverados in stock. And that's not all. Get 0% financing with $0 down and 0 payments until spring 2024. Or save $3,000 on a new Chevy Blazer, $4,000 on an Equinox, or over $10,000 on a Silverado. And to top it all off, they're pricing over 125 vehicles under $20,000. Pricing cannot get more affordable. Everyone loves the affordable word of free. Go get a free oil change over at Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake, a free oil change. All you have to do is mention CHGO when scheduling your oil change online or on the phone. You better hurry. This exclusive offer ends December 31st, 2023. Visit Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake or raychevrolet.com to get your model year-end savings. They've been serving the community since 1963. Find new roads. All right. Who's up?
I can be up.
Okay. You're actually going to give a gift?
It's going to be weird. So you got to go with me. All right. There are 2 teams in this beloved town that we're in that are looking for new stadiums. They're both independently looking for this area where they can build their new stadiums. The Bears, of course, want to explore Arlington Heights, and the White Sox leases up in 2029. I'm going to give them the gift of, hey, why don't we go together? Like most teams or most cities in the Midwest where the stadiums are close next to each other. Detroit has their stadiums right next to each other. You can go in on Detroit, Kansas City, Minnesota, all of them have their stadiums right next to the other stadium. And so you can go in and put your money together and introduce Jerry Reinsdorf to Kevin Warren or et cetera, people on the Bears, and say, hey, let's go together and build a sports complex in this great city that we live in, not in Arlington Heights, here in the goddamn city, and have a worldwide great area. If you want to go with 1 stadium, if you want to go with 2, that would be awesome for the city and those 2 teams combined, and have very little traffic because you have that big parking lot for tailgating for the Bears and for the White Sox, 2 teams that love doing that. So that's my gift, putting those 2 teams together for a stadium project, which they both need right now.
I mean, I like that it's an actual gift.
No, Herb followed the directions this time, but yeah.
I'm just trying to picture it. Like, what happens if there's a September Bears-Sox game?
Well, there just wouldn't be. Like, there isn't in Kansas City.
No.
In fact, they've changed game times in order to make that happen.
Like when the White Sox were playing on that Thursday, they moved that to a Monday game because the Thursday night game was going to be the Royals or the Chiefs opener.
Yeah, it's part of the scheduling headache that Major League Baseball has every single year, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure, and they're trying to move away from that, which is dumb. I think the Kansas City Royals have a perfect situation right there with a big-ass parking lot and sharing that with the Kansas City Chiefs, who is a champion, and they're trying to move downtown Kansas City.
Well, right.
Not
because,
a fan.
Well, where they are in Kansas City now is super boring.
Independence?
It's just a parking lot.
Yeah, but I like the stadium.
If they went downtown, there'd be things to do and places to go.
Is there?
More so than a big parking lot.
Yeah. It's Kansas
You're right
City.
on that, yeah.
But yes, Chicago, there's so many land opportunities available for both of those teams. And I know the Cubs would be like, hey, you're not moving to the north side. That's our territory, like Cookie Kwan. You could move somewhere on the South Loop area and build a big-ass sports facility area. And both teams would be happy. The city would be happy and generate a bunch of money going right there, either World Series, Super Bowls, concerts, etc. A windfall for both. And they can pool their money together instead of asking the public to pay for their stadiums.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
It'd be really good.
That'd be nice. I don't think that's going to happen, but those 2 coming together, maybe. I think the Bears probably want something a little bit more immediate, but I don't hate. If Jerry Reinsdorf can meet with the mayor of Nashville, he can meet with Kevin Warren.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we already did Luis Robert Jr., but I'm
you
gonna
got
go
another
back
gift?
I got one more for him.
He's been spoiled this Christmas.
He should be. I mean, who else do you want to give? I feel like I can't even mention a certain left fielder.
You can't,
or you guys will be drinking your hearts out. Does Luis Robert Jr. know how to maintain a butterfly sanctuary?
The question is, does he even have it anymore?
If he does, I would like to gift him a butterfly keeper.
Sure. Great idea.
Why not embrace the butterfly sanctuary, wake up and meditate in the butterfly sanctuary, and have somebody on staff that can tend to the butterflies, the monarchs, etc.
The monarchs, all other species of butterflies.
All other ones.
Yes. Don't you just put sugar water out? And they're like, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guy.
We'll hire Herb to be your butterfly
There you
keeper.
go, Herb. You've been transferred.
Baby.
You've been transferred to the butterfly sanctuary.
I'm a professional butterflyist.
Butterflyist.
Here's some water, some sugar. Pay me my millions.
I looked up.
You think that's a job that pays millions?
Yes.
I looked up. I mean, the house was 12 mil. I don't know. If he gets both of his options picked up, that guy's rolling in 88 mil. I did look up. I thought, maybe there'd be a word. It's just butterfly keeper. I tried to give the most truest of the name, and they didn't get really creative. It's
That's
just
a real thing.
Keeper of butterfly.
That's a really weird thing.
Well,
According
there are
to
butterfly places all over. There's multiple in this very city.
the Indianapolis Zoo.
Yeah, the
Isn't
zoo's got one.
Botanical gardens.
There's one over at the Nature Museum on down by the lake on Fullerton there. So yeah, there's all sorts of butterflies in this great town. I'm going to give a gift to someone who's not on the White Sox anymore. Jose Abreu is getting a gift from me. He's getting a nice big number 79, but he has to keep it mounted at Guaranteed Rate Field.
Oh, you're retiring.
I'm going to retire Jose Abreu's number. Yeah, that's my gift to Jose.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got no issue with that. I mean, at some point, he will get his jersey
Yeah.
number retired. Why don't we just throw in Ozzie Guillen with that,
Could.
too? How many jerseys are currently retired?
Many.
I think it's 12.
Yeah.
Or I think it might be 11.
That's a good number. That's a
So
high
maybe
number.
we retire Jose first, and then Ozzie can be the 13th jersey retired and the 13th.
Ozzie also not going anywhere. He works in town here, so you would think
and they haven't.
he's going to be around.
Yeah, they haven't really reissued his number either.
Yeah.
Right.
Since he's left.
But it's weird. Just because, you could just retire it.
You could. I don't know.
What are you waiting for?
I don't. Maybe the 20-year anniversary of
Could
the
be.
2005
Yeah,
team.
maybe they surprise him with it when they'll have everybody on the field for the 20th anniversary, and then guess what, Ozzie? Surprise, surprise!
That's pretty
It'll be someone in that voice too. Speaking of the former manager, I'm going to give a Christmas gift to the current manager, Pedro Grifol. You probably don't, Herb. You remember Stuart Smalley from Saturday Night Live, right? I'm going to go ahead and get Pedro a mirror and a seat next to Stuart. And Stuart will tell him to repeat after him, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Not only because Pedro gets a lot of criticism from folks, but more so because it seemed that he took the losses very hard. It seems he was very hard on himself last year. And I would like Pedro to frequently, to not have to, take the losses home and have him wreck his day and everything like that. You want everybody to have a nice work-life balance. So a nice positive affirmation or lessons in there for Pedro Grifol so he can live a better life away from the field, even if things aren't going so well at the field.
Are we going to have former Senator Al Franken do the voice?
Well, he's going to be there.
Okay.
He is Stuart Smalley, right? Yeah, so
that's good.
There you go.
Have you seen that segment?
I have seen
The one where
character.
Have you seen the one with Michael Jordan?
No,
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you got any more? Or you want one more before I take another break?
Yeah, you can take a break.
Okay.
I think I've given my 3.
I got one more, I think.
I've got one more too.
All right. Let's take a break here and let's head over to our friends at ComEd. Want to let you know that it's getting easier for businesses to switch to electric vehicles. It's obviously something that we can all get behind for the health of the planet and for the well-being of all of us who share it.
That's an extraordinary point, Sean. The electric grid is evolving to meet your cleaner energy needs as we all move with confidence toward an electric tomorrow. Whether you have one delivery van, maybe we should gift someone a delivery van, or a whole fleet of shipping trucks, ComEd can help guide you to make the changes that make sense.
Why not gift a whole fleet of shipping trucks?
We could. Well, Herb hates trucks. We've
Brian
been over
Flete?
that.
I don't hate trucks. I just hate you not using those trucks correctly.
What should business owners do?
Great question, Sean. They should go to ComEd.com/clean to learn more about the resources, fleet rebates, and infrastructure incentives available to help businesses go electric. If you, yes, you, own a business, don't wait. Start making your plan today to switch to electric vehicles. They're good for business, good for the planet, and good for all of us. Go to ComEd.com/clean.
Did you say ComEd.com/clean?
Herb, did you know that Sean, for Christmas, he got an early Christmas gift. He got one of those old-timey, horns that people would put in their ears so they could hear better. Sean obviously got one because, Sean, that's exactly what I said. Now, go and see how going electric connects us to a better way of doing business and a better future for generations to come.
My next gift. Can I get a drum roll, please? Never mind. Cancel it. It's cancel the drum. Oh, we got a drum roll. Congratulations to Nashville, who has just earned themselves an expansion team because you can keep your dirty, dirty hands off of mine.
Your what?
My team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Get yourself an expansion team. Dave Stewart can take his ass to what was
From the Eurythmics?
No, not that Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart can go to Nashville and own a team. Nashville Sounds or whatever he wants to call it. I guess that's the minor league team. But let's give Nashville their own full-breaded major league baseball
I think that's what
team.
Dave Stewart wants.
Yeah. So it's a gift.
Yeah, right.
He wrote to Santa, I would like a baseball team.
Right.
Here
There you go. Good work.
Thank you.
But then you would have to give a gift to somebody other team because that would be in balance right there with only 31 teams. So you have to give another city a team. Who are you giving a team to after that, Sean?
Didn't the NBA play with 31 for a little while, Herb? Or 29? They played with 29 for a while.
I'm thinking I'm probably giving a gift back to Montreal, and so I could take away Toronto Blue Jays' claim to being one nation, one team.
And here we are. Herb has now once again stolen something for
Give
Christmas.
me that Toronto Blue Jays. We're giving it back to Montreal.
Yeah,
Le Habitant.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna give an expansion team to Montreal. What about Mozambique?
The country?
Yeah, they've never gone to Africa. I mean,
They don't have a team.
It's like on the
20-hour
other
flight
side of Africa,
Yeah,
too.
it'd
That's
be
like
a
the farthest.
20-hour flight to
Yeah.
get to Mozambique. Tough travel, but
Tough travel for those in the NL Southeast.
gorgeous view of the Indian Ocean.
And do they not like travel like from America down to Africa? Don't they go like to Europe then down to Africa when you go down there? Yeah,
Like flight?
yeah.
Why?
Sean
Because
doesn't
it's
know.
like
He
can't
is
get
not.
across the
Because there's a huge
Atlantic.
amount of ocean there, so it's like we can't refuel there. I don't know. I've never been to Africa. I would love to go, but not Mozambique. That's far. Come on, man.
You'd love to go to close Africa.
Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, give me Cote d'Ivoire. Give me some Nigeria. Maybe in the Sudan, but Mozambique, that's way down there.
Oh, okay, I get what you're
Madagascar?
saying.
No, that's too far.
I get what you're saying. That part, yeah. No, that part's pretty low.
Yeah.
They might have to stop. Okay.
Sean, I can take us out on a really high
Who's
note.
got to?
Okay.
We're gonna wrap up Christmas. So you know how sometimes your folks or Santa has gotten you a bunch of Christmas gifts and they're like, why don't you save that one for last? 'Cause that's the good one. That's the one we want to go on.
That's
what I've
Red
done.
Ryder-
That's what I've done today.
Red Ryder
PS5.
BB gun.
Because I've gotten a gift for Chicago White Sox fans. I'm going to do some sleuthing. And again, this is fake, remember. I'm going to scour the warehouses of this city, and I'm going to find, to give to you, the White Sox fan, the goose.
Yes.
We're back.
I'll bring back the goose.
I did not expect that.
Me either.
That's what everyone is wishing for Christmas.
It is. I want this big ass goose right.
They want a big goose that shoots beer out of its mouth. Now, it didn't do that before, but if I'm getting to be czar of Christmas, I'm going to retrofit the goose so it can shoot beer out of its mouth.
And that probably wouldn't cost that much. And it'll be a nice, unique thing.
It's probably
for the stadium.
hollow. It's probably hollow, right? So you just got to run a hose up there.
Why isn't Brooks Boyer calling you, man? Like,
I've been saying this since the goose was installed that they should
Good-ass
shoot beer out of the
ideas.
goose. But yeah, there's probably some sort of legal issues with that, I would imagine. But
No, kids can't sit in Goose Island area.
they probably can.
No, you
Why
can't.
couldn't they?
Because it's beer. It's beer sponsored. You can't sit in there.
So everything's beer sponsored.
You know you can't give the kids the Miller Lite like sunglasses.
You
gotta be
can't. You're
21 years
you're
old.
going to bar children from entering the Miller Life or the Miller High Life.
Yes.
What is it called?
Well, you just can't
You
sit at
lounge?
the bar,
You
but
can't-
you could like sit near
can
it
sit
by
in
your
those are
parents and
seats,
stuff.
though.
Yeah,
They
like
can
you just
sell them
can't.
seats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't just like sit like, and obviously they wouldn't serve them.
Herb.
You can't like.
No.
There's an entire stadium in not only St. Louis but also Denver named after a beer company. You're not going to let kids into the games?
Hey,
No.
kids can't know about it.
My only thought is, driving home, maybe I'm going a little bit too much over the speed limit. I get pulled over. Sir, the car smells like alcohol.
You smell like beer.
You smell like
Well,
beer.
sir.
I haven't been drinking at all. I've just been celebrating home runs at the ballpark.
Well, sir, the White Sox got a good right fielder in Teoscar Hernandez. He hit a couple home runs, and so this is why I'm drenched.
Maybe you have a setting on the back of the goose where if the right fielder hits a home run, you can crank it to the max, and then when he runs out to his position, he gets sprayed with beer.
I think Teoscar would love that.
You just turn you just turn
Welcome
around.
to Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the thing in Baltimore where they're, hosing down the fans. This is a much more original and delicious way of rewarding the fans who are going there. And look how happy the Goose Island, that place would be sold out. Adjacent to the 108, those people be happy too. Just like grab it, it's like,
and
delicious.
hey, while we're talking, maybe you make it spin like a sprinkler. Can get multiple sections at once, maximum coverage.
I would hate to take it out of right field, but I mean, just put it in center field, and then that way you could just really cover, the insides. You could probably drench Luis Robert Jr.
We're just replacing Roger Bossard's whole sprinkler system with just one giant goose thing, but you have to switch it out. Roger gets to use it for water before the game. Then once the gate's open, it switches to beer.
Have you seen the movie UHF?
I know it's with Weird Al.
It is with Weird Al and Michael Richards, who play Kramer in Seinfeld.
I don't know why you know who that is.
I did. But he had a thing on the show. It was it's a movie about UHF, which is the other side of. It's hard to explain. You had VHF and UHF, which were the TV channels from like 20 to 66, and so they had some show or a movie about the things they would do, and he had a hose, a cannon, and the kid's like, "Can I drink from the hose?" That's what you can do with the Goose Island thing, and it'll be kids apparently and adults available to be shot directly with some Goose Island beer right in their mouth.
One winner every game.
Sorry, kids. Yeah, it's like, all right, what is shoot the hose? And then the kid gets shot in the hose, and he fucking goes back to the wall and breaks his back.
Panera's killing people with supercharged lemonades. You're gonna kill people with a supercharged fire hose made of beer.
Yeah, the kid was excited. He wanted. That's what the gift was. Like, I want the hose.
Kid signed a waiver. Not my fault.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
It's delicious. 3-1-2, right to the back of your throat, quickly.
Refreshing.
And all over your clothes.
Soaked. Do you guys have a favorite Christmas gift that you've ever received?
Yeah, I got a Sega Genesis when I was like 10, 12, and came with, of course, Sonic. It was great. That music is still grooving when you play Sonic the Hedgehog. It's one of the best gifts I've ever had in my whole life, not even Christmas. Like, I didn't know my mom had it in her. Like, we weren't rich. We weren't poor, but I was like, I wasn't expecting it. And when I unwrapped it, I was like, man, Mom really likes me buying this $100, $200 Sega Genesis. I don't think we had it, and she bought it, and I played the fuck out of that game.
Shout out to Linda. Mine was a PS2. So similar to you.
Yeah.
My dad hit it, though, and then I thought Christmas was just completely over. So he absolutely got my ass. So I just didn't think I was getting a PS2. Then I got a PS2, and then it came with NBA College 2K5 with Josh Childress on the cover. So then I got super hyped. So yeah, that's an easy one because it's just the whole moment of it, too, of just being duped.
Yeah, I've got a ton. I've been very fortunate. My folks go big for Christmas, so I've gotten tons of great ones. I'd be remiss to pick one, but I will say when I was a very little kid, we put out like wet, not cement, but some sort of wet thing that would harden. I don't even know what I'm talking about, clay, I guess, and put it up on the roof. And the idea was that maybe a reindeer will step in it and make a reindeer print. And then woke up Christmas morning. Dad goes up on the ladder, pulls it down. There it is. Perfect right in the middle. Perfect reindeer print right in the middle. And there's like a picture of me that my folks have where I'm just like, oh my God.
You gotta bring that to work. We gotta show that on the show.
But
little Vinnie.
That's a good Christmas memory for sure.
Which reindeer was it?
It didn't sign it, so hard to say.
We'll never know.
Did you have a favorite?
I mean, Rudolph's in front, obviously. Hey.
Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, he is the star. Who's the Zach Remillard of reindeers? Donner?
That's a good question. You never really hear from Vixen, do you?
No,
I was gonna say, Vixen.
Yeah.
Prancer. He's kind of
Prancer's
fun,
a reindeer. There's a movie about Prancer. I feel.
Yes, there is. It's called Prancer.
There you go.
Hold me closer, tiny Prancer.
Vixen's such an odd name for a reindeer.
Yeah, sexy reindeer.
Literally, like, what the fuck? All right, let's wrap it up. Merry Christmas, everyone. And also, I feel like I didn't do a great job, mainly because I didn't realize that it was Hanukkah when we came back from break.
No, we did Hanukkah like with the first 2 days of Hanukkah.
Oh, okay.
And then I think by the time you got back, it was like either the 8th or 9th day, or 8th or 7th or 8th day. So it was already past by the time you came back.
Shalom.
But happy holidays to all.
Yes.
holiday.
Shalom. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
And I'll see you after the New Year too, because I'm off.
You're off.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Bye, Herb.
Bye.
All right. Thank you to Sarah for producing. That's Herb Lawrence. You can follow him at Ectorwall23 as our CHGO White Sox community leader. That's Vinnie Duber. You can follow him at Vinnie Duber. He's our CHGO White Sox beat writer. And I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me at Sean_W_Anderson. We'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.
We all silly like the mayor.